Hey everyone, we're the Bearded Bastards with the Villains Demand, continuing on session 35 of our D&D 5th edition game, The Ancient War Reborn. I'm your DM, JBD.
Guys, I'm Evan the Great from the Villains Demand. I am playing Luda Silverstring, the Elven Bard Paladin, the Bahamut Harper Agent, getting swept off my feet.
Hey, I'm the Very Wonder with the Villains Demand, and I play Vesper North, the Moon Elf Rogue / Warlock of Cloth.
I am Smiley playing Riker, the Blue, former Worm Speaker.
Smiley, give me the recap.
We have delved into the lair of Imerith, where we have came across 9, I believe, Malisons of Yuanti. They afforded us passage and did not provoke us, although Lula nearly blew the whole show. After several minutes of silence trying to figure out how we get through dirt, we got through dirt. And then we approached Imerith's horde. I followed Vesper and Jason to it, while Luda, Leosin, and the Metal Bear sought another path. As we approached, a creature of wind rose up with coins flying around it. And they need us roll initiative.
Alright. This air elemental has the initiative. As coins and whatnot begin to fill this, you just see this face. And as it rises up and you can see it form with all the coins, and it takes a semi-looking body. All these coins are just flying around this trove, around the walls. And you realize that it's confined to this room. Everybody at the top of the initiative takes 15 points of damage from gold and gems flinging around this room. It moves up on Vesper and Jason. Vesper, roll me 2d6, call high or low.
Hi.
Okay, you get hit with highs.
I got hit by both.
Okay, you got hit by both. Alright. One is a 16, the other is a 20. So I hit you with
Dodge it, uncanny dodge.
Alright, for 18 damage. Leosin.
In character, they're still my party. Oh, God. He would turn around, take 10 feet, look around, see if he notices anything that could maybe cause this wind to stir back down.
You just see just the top of this thing take form of gold and coin right above this wall.
Does he notice like we do that it's confined to this room?
Yeah. You guys really notice it because you were trying to leave the room.
He yells at them and says to hurry up and come down this other path. He don't think he can leave.
Alright.
It will still get us on the way back through, though. Either way, it needs to be killed.
That's what he does.
Leosin tells you he that is a good point. When he's yelling that out, you yell that back, I assume? Yeah. And Leosin realizes he makes a good point. You have to come back out this way. It's the only way you have found in and out so far.
So between talking and walking back and forth, he'll walk up there.
Yes, 10 more feet of movement.
No, it's before he even walks back.
Yeah.
So he's going to run in there and try to fight this thing.
Oh,
Just fuck you, Leosin.
Leosin's down.
That's not what I wanted you to do.
jumps in there. Don't really want to at the moment. Makes his attack. 16,
16 is a hit.
a 24,
That is a hit as well.
and a 14.
That is a miss.
First hit, 7. Second hit, 6.
Okay, how much damage is that altogether?
7 and 6, 13.
Okay, so 13. Alright. I'm assuming he's done.
Yes.
Jason.
Jason.
Jason
Jason's fine.
will you get 2 short sword attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with that. 21.
21 hits.
Second attack is 18.
18 hits as well.
Alright, so for a total of 13 damage.
Alright, 13 seems to be the magic number. Any other actions from him?
He has. Can you do all that stuff I can do?
Not unless it says so.
That's what I was trying to say.
NPCs doubt it. He can't dodge, disengage. I don't think he has any of
No,
that.
he doesn't have any of
The
that.
assassins don't have it. So he's done. Riker.
I want to see this thing is either resistant or immune to electricity, and I'm not going to pretend like I do now.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold up my hand, create a ball of electrical energy, and launch it out at it.
Alright.
14.
14 misses it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
what does he take?
Technically, that would have been 27 damage. I forgot that he has sneak attack too.
Okay. What is Riker doing? Is he moving away?
I'll take a couple steps back.
Okay, you're still in the range of being hit by these coins.
No, I just didn't want to be hit by it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you're still being
Yeah.
pelted by coins.
I'll use my bonus action to quaff a potion.
Okay, Vesper.
Alright, so I get an extra attack and a +3 weapon on this one.
So,
And so, first game, 27,
27 hits.
22,
22 hits as well.
and another 27.
27 hits as well.
Alright. On the first one, 6, 7, 8. 35 points of damage on the first hit. And then 7 points of damage on the next one.
Alright.
And 10 points on the third one.
Alright. Luda.
Oh, and also I'll disengage, but I can't refund any.
She'll work 10 feet.
we're doing.
But it's back toward you.
Look into the pit. Do I see anything that's not flying around?
Everything is. All the gems, jewels, and artwork in here is just all flying about the room in a cyclone.
Okay. I know fire don't hurt it. I wouldn't think 'cause it's wind blowing around. I don't know why melee damage would hurt it. I really don't know what to do to combat it, so I will
Swing true.
swing. Jump in there and swing at
You
it.
gotta go through the door, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you kind of went over the wall.
Yeah, she'll run in there and she'll swing at it.
How tall's the wall?
20 foot.
21, 29, and 16.
They're all hits.
Okay, first one, 12 damage. Second one, 11 damage. And last one, 12 damage. No, hold on, 13 damage.
Okay.
And then she will tell Rupert to do the same.
All right.
With our room. Can I like climb off the wall and leap off the top of it
I
at
can
it?
go around this way.
But who says he knows that door's there?
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming that he doesn't. We don't go around that way.
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Right.
So you go to climb, try to roll me an acrobatics.
Can athletics work?
Yeah. No, acrobatics. Yeah, athletics work. Yeah, that's what climbing is.
18.
18, right. How much do you think Rupert weighs?
A lot.
Give me an exact number. What do you think? Give me a
About
roundabout.
either 1.5 or 2 tons. He's
Okay.
10 feet of metal.
He goes to climb the wall
He
and
says-
it collapses.
I'm happy with
let's
this.
see, 20 foot over. Luda, you're the only one that's really in there.
Yeah.
Roll me a reflex save. See if you can jump out of the way before Rupert and this wall collapse on you.
Got another one.
It's funny that I get to show that off before my next turn.
26.
Okay, you move out of the way as this thing collapses.
Just
Yeah. The whole wall collapses down, and Rupert, roll me an acrobat, see if he doesn't fall prone.
9.
No,
That's
he
more
falls
over.
prone. But as he does, it lands on top of this thing, and you just see it like go under the wall, and it just takes form again, and this being looks like it's made of gems and gold and stuff.
did it take falling damage?
No, it does not take falling damage. Hey, but if you want, Rupert can take some falling damage. It's brought up.
Did he get far enough up to take falling
No,
damage?
he might have got like 5 foot trying to put, and he literally pushed the wall
Oh,
over.
do I? I guess I get up and I assume that that's my turn. Is what I'm assuming.
That'll work. Okay, everybody, roll me a Constitution save from being pelted. This is the end of the turn.
Nielsen and Jason and Rupert all get +5s.
Okay, Riker, what do you got?
No, that's I don't get plus on the record.
7.
What does Rupert have?
A shit ton, like 20.
Okay, Vesper.
So I got a 17, and Jason got 8.
Okay, Luda.
Luda got 18 and Nielsen got 13.
Okay, Leosin, Jason, and Riker are all blinded by all this gold and whatnot smacking them around in the face at the end of the turn. You're blinded.
Awesome.
You can't see and automatically fail any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creatures have advantage, and creature attack rolls have disadvantage. So you get disadvantage, and it gains advantage on you. Beginning of the turn, everybody takes damage from all this coinage. 21 points of damage.
Motherfucker.
Its turn. Vesper and then within 15 foot. Vesper and Rocker, I think they are.
Vesper's 5, I'm 10.
Alright, so everybody roll me a strength saving throw.
That's cruel.
As all the wind around you that's and dust with this thing starts to
Rupert
pick
gets
up
+5,
speed.
Jason gets +5. Shit. 10. And
Riker got it, gets 11. Rupert gets 21.
So Jason had to do strength too, right?
Yes, everybody does. Everybody's within.
So he has 10, and I have 18 on that.
Okay.
I have 10 and Nielsen has 11.
Okay, everybody failed but Rupert, and you got an 18, Vesper.
18.
You guys don't get thrown back. You manage to hold your ground as the thing picks up speed and it throws you backwards right after it pulls you in. It launches you away from it. 21 damage, and you're prone.
How far back do we go?
Wait, hold up. Move Riker back, please. No, back to where he was. Okay. You go back 20 feet, because that's how much damage you took. If you hit a wall,
Yeah.
you take an extra D8 damage. I think everybody hits a wall but Rupert. Well, Rupert made a save. Him and Vesper did, so everybody but them two make it. So
So 21 plus a D8 damage, so what was it?
no, you take an extra 6 if you failed. So it's 21. If you failed, you take an extra 6.
all
If
three.
you made your save, you take half damage.
So who's all blinded?
Almost everybody. And then everybody is prone. You guys have just got knocked back to prone. Alright.
This will be the death of us. Fucking breath.
Leosin, if I'm right, he is blinded and he is prone. So what is he doing? Getting up, I assume.
This thing beat the shit out of him. He's going to get up
And run away.
and try to run over here.
I mean, he's still in the coins and
Yeah,
whatnot.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
But he is out of the coins now.
Yeah, he's gonna move up to over here and he's gonna try to regather himself.
I mean, his eyes are still hurt from being, he can't really see a whole lot. I'm gonna say you move half your movement, you're blinded. because it's hard to see where you're going.
Yeah.
So that, you're right, you're 1 square away from being out. Jason, blinded and prone.
He'll stand up, and I guess he's all about surviving, I guess. So I guess he'll try to make his way out of here.
Which way? The closest way is behind you, which you just climbed off this sand dune.
I guess he'll head. I don't know which way he'd go. Which way would he go?
There's only one way that you know that's not climbing through the sand, and that's the way Leosin and them were going, but you're moving at half speed.
I guess he'll go that way because I mean, if he's blinded, he's not going to try to
Okay,
attack.
half speed.
Yeah, so I guess moving that way.
What's the speed, 30?
30, yeah.
So I moves 15.
Sure.
Rocker, blinded.
Rocker's mad.
Wait, I don't think Rocker was blinded. Was he blinded?
I think
Yes, he was, yeah, because you fell. So you're blinded and prone.
he's gonna get up and he's gonna launch a lightning bolt just straight out in front of him.
Okay, I have an issue with that because for one, it's a disadvantage because you're blind. So there is a problem with that. So you're just throwing it.
Like just wherever the creature, the last noticed the creature.
Okay, but here's the thing: you've been thrown. So I mean, you're blinded. Think about it. Yeah. So there's a chance you're not going to hit this thing. You'll hit somebody else. Because also Rupert's right there.
He's fine with that.
So
Character-wise, Riker's fine.
because you're getting up, you're blinded. You're just throwing it. So here's what I'm going to do. Starting with Vesper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. If you roll 7, 8, you miss. You miss everybody. Roll a d8.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. It hits Jason. Jason, roll a save.
You get plus
Does he get
5.
disadvantage on this because
I
he's
would,
blinded?
man, well, I don't. Yeah, no.
I mean, how's that
He's
work?
blinded. Yeah, he'd have
He
disadvantage.
has disadvantage.
But I'm also blind and can't aim him properly, so we also get advantage.
No, because he can't see it coming.
He gets
You're
plus
blinded.
five.
You're just getting up and you're thinking you're in the right
10 feet
direction,
from me.
and you don't. What'd you roll? A 1?
Fuck.
A 1.
He with the plus 5, he needed to make an
He
extra.
would have plus
You call
5.
him a coward anyway, so
So, yeah, he's taking.
a lot.
Because that also has a charisma modifier.
Doesn't it take half damage though? Still.
It's fun.
What do you got?
10, 15, 21, 26, so 13 half.
So, you guys all of a sudden a bright light, even though you're blinded, and the cracking of lightning rushes through the room, and you hear Jason yell out. Your response?
He's lost over half.
That did not sound like there was coin.
Are you trying to make any moves?
That is my bad. I can't see the move.
Okay. You've melted some of this coin around you as you've ripped lightning through here.
There's a few of us hitting us.
Vesper, you are nor blinded, nor thrown back. You've held your ground.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. There's a wall there, so all the walls are down now.
Can I call out for Vesper to aim me for my next round?
Sure, you can.
Yeah.
If she does it, I mean, she's got a grudge against you, so.
Actually, I'm here.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah, I'm moving around this way and then dashing out this way
Okay.
up to here, and then I'm gonna use my action to pop a potion.
Okay, what are you doing? Healing yourself?
Yeah, because I'm not feeling too hot.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Luda. Blinded, not prone. I don't think you were blinded.
Yeah.
You're not prone. Oh, so you're blinded and prone.
She stand up.
You felt the heat from this lightning bolt.
She'll take a bonus action to use the last 62 on her amulet, which makes her all the way up just to 10 down. And I will try to make my way towards the door, and I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here!"
You're healing run.
Yes.
Alright.
15 is half my movement.
Okay. Into the turn. Everybody roll me Constitution save. You might be blinded another round.
Do I have to?
Yes, everybody has to.
Rupert,
Oh no, you're
I'm
out.
out.
You're out. Yes. Rupert, what do you got?
Rupert got 21,
You're good.
26.
Luda,
Riker got 1.
Leelson got a 19, and
he's
I
good.
have a 12.
You're blinded, Jason.
Oh, shit, I forgot just. Wow, that's actually really good. That's 20.
He's not blinded. Luda's the only one blinded while she's in here. Everybody, 15 points of damage but Vesper for being within the coin. Rupert's up on this thing. It's gonna fight Rupert. I rolled a 17. I got a 25, and I rolled a 1.
The 1 misses.
Yeah.
That's about what it takes to miss Rupert.
Or 10 damage. Leosin.
Leelson getting the shit and hell beat out of him. He's almost dead. Is going to attempt to keep moving backwards and listen to my commands.
All
Unless
right.
he wants to stay here with his 2.
No, if you guys are realizing that you need to leave, you're all beat. Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
probably
his
needs to
15 foot.
leave.
He'll take the dodge action if he can.
He's saying run. He's saying get out of there. Jason, you're not blinded. You just got struck by a lightning bolt. You don't know where it come from.
Yeah,
Goes in rough.
he's down past half his hit points, so I'm assuming he tried to get away still.
Yeah, he's everybody else is bolting it. He can see this.
Yeah, he'll just probably double, or at least get out here with Leosin and Vesper, I would assume.
All right. Anything else getting out of there? You're not blinded. You can take all your movement.
Yeah, get me out there, and then I guess maybe he can try to take a shot with his crossbow from out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's with disadvantage due to all the coinage and everything flying around.
All right.
Like you have to be precise shooting through all this.
Well, he got what's his plus? A 12.
A 12? That's a miss.
Okay.
All right. Riker.
Riker is blind.
Mm-hmm.
So
But you hear them.
Yeah. Am I effectively blind or literally blind?
And not literally, but it's hard to see everything because everything's smacking
Can I
you in
just
the
get
face.
a glimpse? That's all I need to use Misty
If you
Step.
give me a perception with disadvantage,
Right.
if you can give me a 20, yes. But it's hard.
About 15.
No, you can't see anything, but you can hear. You hear them yelling to run.
Well, if I could see a spot I could jump
Yeah.
to, I could just Misty Step out.
Well, I mean, you could see in front of you not that far, but you can't see far enough for a 30-foot Misty
Yeah.
Step.
15, 5, 10, 15. Can I see to here?
You're blinded, so it's half your movement running.
That was dash.
Oh, you're dashing?
These steps a bonus action.
Yeah, I would say you could start to see from where you're at.
Can I just see like the here
Yeah.
so I get out of it?
Yeah. All right, Vesper, you're already out. What are you doing?
Rupert's still up there in his grill, right?
Yeah, Rupert's still fighting this thing.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pop it with my crossbow.
Disadvantage.
First shot. Yeah, that's a 14.
That's miss.
Okay. Second shot. A 15.
That hits it.
Is that a sneak attack?
Yeah, he's up there, sure.
$15, 20, 24. 35 points of damage.
All right.
And I'll tell Jason that's how you shoot.
Luda, you can see you're being pelted by coins and gems.
Continuing to yell, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, and then I will lay my hand upon Leoson's shoulder, and I will use lay on hands for 30 heal points to him.
All right. What about Rupert?
I will tell Rupert to please retreat.
Rupert will hear this, use the disengage action, and move back 40 feet, pushing everyone back.
Okay, as you guys get out of here, you can see this thing and this giant face forms again within it. It lets out this loud, disturbing moan.
Well, still form, I zap it.
Well, I'm not done. And the whirlwind goes from spinning counterclockwise to clockwise, and you see this form disappear, but yet none of the gems and coins stop spinning.
I tell everybody we should just leave it be.
No, we're not gonna leave it be. I need to take a rest though.
Yes.
We can come back for it. We do not know how to fight this thing.
Well, you're fighting it.
Yeah, get the hell behind.
What, you're an ancient dragon's lair. Do you think it's going to be easy?
Yeah. No, I'm just like that's why I'm leaving it there.
All right, so what are you doing now?
And to continue out this way, where does it go?
Yeah, it keeps going. It's a big curve.
I asked everybody, I think we should continue down the corridor.
Rupert looks very beat up, by the way.
Is there a place we can sit down and just take a little quick rest, get some water? I got a water.
In this hallway that keeps going on,
Let's just sit down this
I mean,
hallway for a
you can
minute.
see that it curves up.
I want to use a heal on Rupert. He said he's. I can tell he's beat the hell.
That is whopping 5 hit points remaining.
Yeah, because you use disengage.
Yeah,
Because he'd have hit you, and then they probably had to come in there and get him. That was a fun 3 rounds. What do you got?
I'm using my 6th level spell. 5, 9, 16, 18, 21, 28.
Okay. 28 healed to Rupert. So you guys are going to take a short rest? Is that what you're wanting to do here?
That's what I probably need to do.
you need that shit to hit points, don't you?
Yeah.
Rocker's out of 14 himself.
So you guys are going to literally take a short rest here.
I'm cool with that. I got rations and some water. You can sit here and chill for a bit.
Tell you the truth, we're inside of.
Jason tells you, I just much rather get the hell out of here.
I agree.
Jason's almost dead too.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I agree with Jason.
You guys have taken all these healing potions?
No, I still have 2 left.
I had 3.
We're all allies here, all right? To be generous. So you're going to take a rest. An hour's rest.
I don't want to. I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm not stopping you if you leave.
Shanti are over here. I don't trust them. We can't beat that thing. We have no idea what treasure it is. We're here looking for
We
a
can
Frost
probably beat it if
King
we come
and
back.
a half dragon and a crown. We ain't found any of that shit yet. I think we should continue.
I need a short rest.
Out of game, we need short rest. We're in game.
Yeah,
Well,
you're in game, yeah.
Well, have you ever been hiking? You'd be like, man, I just need a short rest.
Yeah.
You gotta
But,
sit down.
but,
Eat a protein bar.
when you hike, do you fight an air elemental throwing treasure around?
If it's storm.
Do you fight
That's
a blue
one reason to rest for
dragon? Do you know there's evil Yawati worshiping this demon down here? Do you take a short rest? And,
Sometimes there are hillbillies.
oh, well, I'm just saying. It's up to you guys. I'm not stopping you.
I feel like we probably need to take a little break, get a Kit Kat.
I fear that if Sanrath is here, he would leave if we do that.
Exactly. March forward.
Yeah, but if we meet Sign Wrath like this, we're all gonna fucking die. So good luck with that fucking plan.
I'm
What's your
fine.
hit points sitting at?
98 out of 157.
Why the fuck are you bitching? I'm at fucking 15.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna fucking die.
You said you still got healing potions?
I
still
do,
have-
but I am willing to take one.
I still have spells I can use to heal, but
I didn't make a decision. You've got 30 seconds.
I will quaff a potion and I will use one of my stored healing words.
Okay, what is everybody else doing? You staying or you going?
What's your modifier?
5. I am going.
Luda's going. Is Leosin healed up?
Wilson is, I healed him, he has 31 hit points right now. Alright, everybody's together, might as well use it. I'll use one of my level 5 spells. I will leave the other one for Raise Dead in case somebody dies. And I will use Mass Cure Wounds. It's 3d8 plus 5. I think everybody.
Okay. It's 40 seconds. I need decisions. Staying or going?
I'm going after this.
So,
Okay. Rocker's going.
10, 18.
Luda's
19.
going. So Leosin's going. Vesper?
Everybody gains 19 hit points.
I guess I'm going.
my hero. I'm up to 74.
And he's up to 50. Rupert's got 19. That helps him. 19. I'm up to
51.
6. I only got 6 damage on me.
All right.
Rupert's ready to go. Rupert's
So you
going.
guys are moving forward, correct?
Yes.
All right. This bend in this giant curve goes to about 300 feet. And it's just sand. Like I said, it's dark in here. You move around. It's a bunch of small other curves. This curve comes around. You can see there is almost looks like a built door. Like there's a frame for a door. And everybody roll me a perception. This is hearing.
We also rolled an 8. And I rolled a fucking 9.
Okay, who has above a 15?
I have it above 25.
Me and Jason both have.
I got it at 20.
I got it 29.
Okay, I need names. Who's got it?
Rocker at 20.
Jason and Vesper.
Okay, no one else?
Nope.
All right. So, as
Who's around
you
14?
come around, you can hear murdering glee, and it sounds like these gargoyles. And you hear grunting almost as someone struggling, but it's loud. Almost like the grunting wouldn't come from someone your size.
It's a Frost King.
Storm.
Storm King, damn it.
As I hear this, I'm gonna be reloading my hand crossbow,
Uh-huh.
loading up to the full 5 shots that I got.
And you're about 30 foot from this door.
My hand starts
Should we
sparking.
turn invisible?
I'm gonna pop a potion.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still down a lot.
Oh, is it okay? So you're popping a potion. What are you doing, Rocker? Jason's waiting for your lead.
I say we go in. I snap my fingers, turn invisible.
Okay.
Greater to clarify. One more
Leosa takes off running while you guys are doing this, since
Yeah.
these are your actions.
I take off right behind him.
All right. Give me just a second here.
Yeah, I'm invisible too then. Shit, fuck it.
Yeah, shit, fuck.
Everybody's going invisible. I mean, I'll go invisible.
I'm the only one that turned invisible.
I got
All right.
the ability. I'll pop it. I ain't using the greater.
Evan, since you and Leosa took off, put yourselves in front of that door.
I'm guessing Rupert followed me.
Yes. You would like to
Right
lay
here on
this
this side. Which side?
flat down in the middle of the room right there.
Right
You and
off
Leosa. No.
Oh.
And then if you would, put 2 gargoyles on each side of him.
2 on each side like this.
Yep. And I need him parallel with the room.
Oh, like this?
Yes, and 2 of them on each side. Since you 3 ran up, you've seen and what looks like a storm giant. And he's tied up in chains. And he's doing his best to fight free as these gargoyles are tearing into him. And he is clawed all to hell. And he looks extremely weak. It's a good thing some of you guys ran this round, because I would have got some more damage on him if you didn't. Got initiative established. You guys are 30 foot that were taking potions, so you're 30 foot from the door. Actually, the monsters have the initiative. They hack into him again, Luda, as you guys get to the door. And, I mean, he is bleeding profusely at this point as they're starting to attack his face as they see you guys run into the room. And it looks like he's about to die.
The storm dice, he needs a lot of damage.
Vesper, it is your turn. You see Luda and them yell out, "No!" as they get to the door, and you can hear these gargoyles. But you don't know what's in there. You're 30 foot from this door.
I'm gonna
You got 10 seconds.
turn invisible.
Okay. There's your action.
and walk up to the door behind them, but I'm not gonna do anything right now.
And you see what I said. You see a storm giant. These gargoyles are just tearing into him. Would you put Vesper behind you guys? Jason, he does the same thing. He runs up and sees this, and he's not dumb. He realizes this is what he needs, and he takes a double action to try to get up to one of these gargoyles. He can't attack, so put him up to the one closest to you. That one right there. I'll make that action for him. Luda. 10 seconds.
Bonus action, Healing Word. At my most highest level, I've been saving it, level 8. I'm going to roll 8d4 plus 5 to heal the giant.
Okay, what are you doing after this?
I'm going to take a move action, move up here, and I'm going to take a standard action, and I'm going to activate my sword to blow them back 20 feet.
Okay, let's do that first. You can heal him afterwards.
Okay.
Because the gargoyle will go first. So I know they've got
Alright,
some
I'm
time.
going to activate my sword, move up first.
What do they need to roll?
They need to make each creature within a 20-foot cone. I don't know if I can get them all.
You can get them two over there.
Okay, so I'm going to move here. 20-foot cone,
Then you
DC
get-
19.
And then it's a what?
DC 19 dexterity saving.
Okay, they both failed. They're both knocked prone.
And they take 46 damage. And
Alright.
it's cold damage if that hurts them.
I'm going to find out.
They take 8, 10, 13 damage. And they're not prone, both of them. They're not dead, but they're prone.
Alright, go ahead and roll your healing on him.
Healing, anybody got an extra D4? Actually, don't have
Here's his. I think it's his. No, that's mine.
That'll work.
Riker, it's your turn.
As I run up there and I see this, I'll cast a quicken message to Luda, goes and say, "You still have raised dead, right?"
16, 17, 18.
And then I'll cast chain lightning.
20.
Okay.
I healed the guy for 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have you hear a whisper, like the message spell, ask if you still have raised dead.
I say yes.
Awesome. Chain lightning, targeting the giant, going out to hit all the gargoyles.
Alright.
Oh, and everybody else around.
No, it targets specifically.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
Hits
target
one, then branches
specifically
off to
with
3 others.
it. What's my save on that?
Dexterity, DC 17.
I've never used raised dead.
They've all
There you
failed.
have it.
There's the first half. 9, 11, 12, 19,
Oh, they're prone too if that gives them
8,
anything.
They failed. I didn't even need to roll disadvantage. They all failed.
7, plus 5, because it's a lightning spell, is 52 points of damage across the board.
Cool.
Raised dead, 2-second level. And
As you do, you see the lightning ripple off the storm giant and go into these gargoyles. As it does, this lightning ripples off, hits these gargoyles, and they all burst. Gargoyles have 52 hit points. That is kind of odd. 2 of them are down 13. This massive storm giant continues to struggle against these chains, and
So he's still alive. I didn't know if he was immune or resistant.
oh yes, it doesn't hurt him. In giant, for those who speak giant, he thank you, please break these chains before Imrith comes.
Imrith is slain.
The beast is slain.
Yes.
I have no idea what he's saying right now. He's just speaking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vesper and the only one that speaks.
Wait a
giant.
minute. I'm not speaking to him. I can't speak giant.
Hey, dude, we all
You all learned broken giant.
Oh,
from
broken
Arch
giant.
now, yeah.
Okay. I forgot.
So you have an idea. You can speak
Yeah.
enough to communicate
Yeah, I
with
let
him.
him know we slain her.
He said, "You slain her."
We slain her.
He can't see everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, then I'll come up here as I'm trying to get these chains off of them. I'll pop visible again.
Okay.
And what do I need to do to break these chains?
You can continue. You can strike them while they're adamantine chains.
Do they have a lock?
Do they have lock? I got these tools.
You can try to pick it.
I as well am proficient at these tools.
I need 25s. He's chained down 4 different times.
Cunning, last bardic action.
Jason will also roll
Give
as
you a
well.
D8 with this roll.
I didn't make it.
Hey, Jason did something. I rolled a 20. So I know that's good enough for an assassin. Off the
No, I
top
only
of my
got a
head.
15.
27.
I'm wasting my last bardic
Okay.
inspiration on him. So.
2 of them are unlocked.
Can we keep trying?
Yeah. I mean, there's only 2 left. You failed at yours.
25.
Okay. Vesper got the other one.
That's 24.
Oh, you failed by 1.
24.
Jason. Nope.
We're
Okay,
an
over
hour
time,
passes.
you guys will get this lock. Let's just cut that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you all look sharp in the beginning and you just suck.
Well, I give him inspiration and shit in the beginning.
But eventually you will
You
learn
couldn't give me
to
those
unlock
ones.
these locks. And he sets up and he is huge. And he looks at you all and he says, "Thank you. Where's the worm?"
Is he speaking in common now?
No, it's in giant.
It's
Yeah.
the
I
worm.
can't say anything.
The worm is dead.
He says, "By all of you."
Yes, we fought it outside.
He says, "We need to leave. I need to get back to Maelstrom." He says, "I need to restore the ordning."
Yes, we know.
He says, "How do you know the ordning is broken?
We went.
You are
To,
small folk.
we went to the temple of the Allfather.
You were allowed within the temple," and you could tell he's getting angry.
We went with Harshnag to try to find you.
He doesn't know who Harshnag is.
He's a frost giant.
Persuasion now. Because he's angry that you've went to the sacred place of his gods, and you're trying to tell him, you know, like, no, we went with the giant. He doesn't know who Harshnag is.
I told him that his home was attacked by
It's
too.
17. Or wait. 18.
Okay, you pass it. It's only in 15 because he's very grateful that you saved him. And you say,
I told him that your home has been attacked by Emrith. She damaged a lot of it and killed several people.
But your daughter is safe. I'll add that in.
Sarissa. Specifically,
Sarissa.
she took the other two.
he says, I had a feeling that she had invaded Maelstrom, for it was her and her kind that captured me. What of my wife?
I do not know. I
You
believe
do know.
she's dead.
Yeah, you do know.
You know she's dead.
He kind of hangs his head. He said, they'll pay. All of them will pay. He's angry. You could see the lightning. His eyes turn white, and lightning ripples out of his eyes.
Do you know the fate of Jafnar?
Says, no. He was to wed my daughter. What of Jofnar? Is he all right?
We don't know. Communication was cut off.
You know he
And
was killed.
do we know that for sure?
I could not reach back to him.
No, but he
Oh,
don't know
No,
that.
Ord knows that.
Yeah.
We lost communication with him. One of our companions did mid communication, and we haven't heard from him. Haven't been able to contact him, so we assume he's dead.
He gets up and he kind of starts to stretch, and he barely can fit inside this 20-foot tall room. And because he's been chained down forever, and you can hear his joints pop and whatnot. And he says, that would explain why I've been here forever. If anyone could have found me, it would have been Jofnar. He's a great warrior. He's a great tracker.
Yes, he said he was close to you, and then we heard a roar of a dragon, which I can only assume to be Emrith or her ilk.
He says, it seems many have been lost during my imprisonment, but no more. He said, we need to leave. I need to get to Maelstrom.
I look over to Jason. Do you know what damn thing they're saying?
Sarissa,
Leosa looks at you like he doesn't know either.
I'll tell
Do
that
you
Sarissa
speak
is
common
not
by
a
any
Maelstrom.
sense?
He looks at you and he doesn't understand a word you say.
I'll tell that Sarissa is not a Maelstrom.
His eyes grow wide. Where's my daughter?
She went to Iron Slag with King Brunor to help the fire giants fight off the blue dragons. We Waterdeep and Lords Alliance have formed an alliance with the fire giants, and King Brunor has also formed an alliance with the fire giants.
This is maddening. You side with Zalto? Zalto is a madman.
Zalto has the Volknot.
He has built the thing.
Yes.
You realize the machine will destroy us all. Do not trust Zalto.
He seems sincere that he wanted to work with the Lords Alliance, and they agreed to.
You cannot trust him.
He's also one of those that opened up to the Lord's Alliance first.
He said, "Tell me of this attack. Is it war or is it just a skirmish?"
War
It's
everywhere.
Everywhere.
And there are dragons.
Lots of
Everywhere.
dragons.
He said, "I feared this." He said, "Adam had sent me a dream and told me that the war between my kind and our ancient enemies, the dragons, would begin again. And I'd wish to prevent it, but it seems it is too late."
They're close to raising Tiamat, the cult of the dragon,
How?
with their dragon masks.
How close?
Dragon
How
mask.
close?
I believe they're 1 or 2 masks away.
They have all the masks, technically.
He said, "Tell me of these masks."
The half dragon that was with Emerith has one of them.
The fool thought he could fight me. I wish Imrith would have let him.
Do you know where he ran to?
He says, "He does not come here."
Will the dragon mask have some kind of power over the dragons? All the metallic dragons?
So we need a mask ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
He's almost at a loss during all this. He says, "And how do we get one?"
We have to take it from a worm speaker who has one without killing them, or else it goes back to the Will of Dragons.
Says, "I do not know what a word speaker is."
They ride dragons. Ancient dragons.
Tells you, "Do you know where any of the other masks are?"
He does. But he does not speak
He
yet.
looks at you. "Who is he?"
That is my long lost brother.
"Family ties mean nothing in war. Why does he know?"
He was undercover in the cult for quite some years.
"Did you know I was here?"
I don't know what he's saying.
I'll translate. I'll be like, he wants to know if you knew he was here.
Do we need a certain language for a message to work?
Yes, I would assume.
No, I did not.
He says no.
I knew not of Emerith's plans.
And you trust him.
Not really.
He says, "What of my other daughters?"
They were captured, but we don't know where they are. We assumed they were here. But you
Says,
were
"No.
here, so
I'm the only one here.
I don't
And I have not seen anyone but the gargoyles and Emeriths in months. I do not even know how long I have been here. The days have just rolled by. I've not seen a moon nor a sun."
You've been here quite some time.
You remember the uncle's name was what's the princess?
Or does, but that's okay.
The what?
The uncle's name is with the princess. I was gonna let him know that he's with her.
He says, "My brother will protect her. She is in good hands."
But I do not know where your other 2 daughters are. They were taken by Emerith.
Then I'm assuming they were to be sacrificed.
That's what I'm assuming.
She spoke as that I was important. At a time I would be needed is the only reason I have been healthy and left alive. But I'm assuming if she has my daughters, then I'm not needed.
Perhaps.
Dead now.
But if they have my daughters, it seems
Yeah.
they still have us at a disadvantage.
Yes, we need to find them, but like I said, we don't know their whereabouts. We thought they might be here, but obviously they're not.
How far is this iron slag?
It's not very far from
Not
here.
bad, not very far from here.
Well, then this is where we need to go. If my daughter and my brother are there, and there's a battle to be had, but I wish to slay dragons myself.
Fair enough.
So, he has no weapons at all. To the most part, he is to the point where he's almost nude. Like, most of his clothes have been tattered and
It
torn.
may be in the treasure hoard.
I mean, he is scarred beyond belief.
I'll reach into.
I mean, his beard is very unkept. His hair is very unkept.
Yeah, I was just like watching him.
I mean, he is weak. He has 20 hit points.
I'll reach into the handy haversack. I'll take it off, reach into it, and I pull out the halberd.
A small halberd. He says,
If
Well,
it's magic,
it's magical, so it should grow to fit, right?
no. I don't go with that.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a
never
cop out.
mind. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
That's like, hey, check out this is Baylor's big flaming vorpal sword. Now it's mine.
I tell him
It's a
I,
long sword for him. It's a Halor, but it's a great sword for you.
I tell him I don't have a lot of magic left, but I can use all of it to heal you as much as I can.
He looks around and he says, no. He says, you're warriors. You deserve it. Use it amongst yourself. I can hold my own.
Anybody got a heal potion?
Yeah, I'm down to 2.
Please give it to him.
It's up to you.
What's it worth to you? That's a joke, by the way. That I handed to him.
It's a good thing because he was about to pick you up. He does not understand your language, but he understands sarcasm by the tone of your voice. He takes the little thing and quaffs it. How much is it?
8d4 plus
8d4, so what is 8d4? 32 plus...
8.
Yeah, 32 plus 8, so it's 40. I'm going to say it heals in 25 instead of
Right.
rolling everything out. So he says, come, let's be away from this nightmare. Let's win this battle and restore the ordning.
For Bahamut! I charge down that way.
You say that, and he looks at Luda questions her when she goes to leave because she just mentioned a dragon god's name.
I see this, I go,
I'll just turn to him and be like, you have to be a little off to be willing to face a dragon, right?
And he says, you could be brave.
That is my middle
Brave or
name.
stupid, either way, it gets the job done.
He looks
S.
very unsure now to follow you.
We've made it this far.
Fair enough. He says, you did slay the beast that imprisoned me. I can only put my faith in you.
What do you got to lose?
Says, what do we have to gain?
Everything.
Exactly.
I come back.
I see that. Come back.
I forgot to tell you there's a tornado monster and
Oh,
a
boy.
giant snake to get out of here.
A giant snake.
We don't
That's
have to
not
fight
a-
the snake.
Well, I'm letting him know that snake might try attacking him.
The snake's not going
that's
to
a
attack.
statue, dude.
That's a statue.
Appears to be a statue.
To be fair, he asked was a real snake, you go,
To be fair, you just did kill 4 living statues.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you know anything about Emerith, she takes living people and turns them into these, so to be fair, it could be alive. You just didn't anger the auntie and they had no reason to, stick it on you.
Totally forgot Leelson's here. Does he have anything to tell the king?
he's a big giant.
No, he doesn't speak giant.
We can
Oh,
translate
I asked
though,
him,
if
do you want me to tell him anything?
Says, let's get out of here and we will tell him everything.
Okay.
He said, I don't know if you're aware, but we have no way out of here except for on foot.
That depends if we leveled up or not.
That's why God gave me 2 feet.
So,
He just said,
what are
"That's
you
what Muhammad
going
gave
to
me."
do about this thing?
We're gonna have to fight it, I guess. That's why I think we need to take a little rest here.
Run around it?
Feel better.
Keep mentioning this rest.
I literally will run around it.
You really want to take this rest. Why?
We are sore as fuck right now.
Y'all aren't sore. You have like 90 something fucking hit. You have my maximum hit points.
Well, I can't help it, you're a little bitch.
Ooh.
I chain lightning her.
Chain lightning.
You're immune anyways.
I could distract.
No, instead of you, I'll just hit Luna with it every fucking time.
I can distract the monster, pull it to the other side of the room, y'all can all run out, and then I can run out.
If you just force the monster to manifest while it's out of range, I can keep blasting it.
And I can.
He said, call the monster. I will blast it myself.
Or we could do that. I don't know what he said.
Let's do that.
I said,
Sounds
he-
good.
He doesn't know what any of us say because he doesn't speak common.
Yeah.
I look at him and said, he's still gonna shoot it with a lightning bolt, not us.
That's what he said.
I tell
You
him
didn't
that.
see me shoot anybody.
You
No
tell
one
him that
did.
he can like channel lightning. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
He looks down at him, at Riker. He says, "Then together, I'm sure we can slay this beast."
So I can throw some Eldritch Blast at it.
I got lightning bolts for days.
All right. We'll back out into the hallway. We go.
All right, so you're in a hallway, and it's all this coins and gems and whatnot spinning around. Now it's clockwise, and as you get close enough, this thing starts to materialize. You can see it, and it's making its way towards you. And the first thing he does is he literally, it's like a Nappa style, where he blows up the city in Dragon Ball Z, and then boom, a bolt of lightning hits him. Let's see if it makes it save. I rolled a 1, to be honest with you. And if you guys would have kept fighting it, it only had 18 hit points. He does 54 damage.
Oh, holy shit, I probably could have killed him.
Yeah, you probably could have killed it. That was going to tell you.
In character, we did the right thing.
I think you did. I mean, you guys could still, I think you guys would have survived.
We were
But yeah, it only had
down
18 hit
there.
points.
Yeah.
But he does it all, and you hear the moan, and almost like the wind starts to channel itself to where all these coinage is, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller back to the center of the room, and it dies down. There's melted gold everywhere, shattered gems from lightning bolts being shot into here.
I'm just going through there, like, putting gold in the handy haversack.
Tell the king there might be a weapon in here for you
Just
somewhere.
crazy.
He tells you, "I'm not worried about no weapon." He looks, he says, "There's no weapon here.
Okay.
You don't need to see a weapon." The first thing he does is he walks up to that sand and starts digging it out.
Anything useful in here that I can see?
All you see is gems, gold, and artwork. You don't see any type of magic items.
Okay, I'm gonna just take the handy haversack and just put it in the thing and just drag it through.
All
I'm
right.
going to fill up my bag as well, just so I have some coin for a change.
I
Okay.
follow the king. I help him.
Ellie Olsen does. Jason does stuff. He just gets as much as he can.
I have noodle arms. I can't dig worth shit without.
How much do I get in here? This bag.
We'll like that later. But with the king, you make your way back. He pays no attention to the serpents, and you make your way out of the amphitheater.
I do nod.
I
with
stare.
respect as we
I
leave.
stare at the serpent as we leave.
The serpent, he only pays attention to you when you do so. He pays no attention to anybody
No,
else.
that see what kind of allies I got.
He doesn't seem to care. But you guys escape with the Storm King, Hikaton, and you leave the amphitheater.